Okay guys, so I've been doing a few videos recently on Cassiva and their product, nanozeolite product TRS, and exposing some of the lies and deception around that product. And I want to show you an example right here of one of their top guys just blatantly lying about their product. I mean, they're all lying about it, but this is one of their top guys, and I've got him here red-handed telling a lie. So he's having a conversation. So this is Chris Kirckoff. You can just about see the same picture there because that's his way he's starting to speak, and he's speaking to somebody called Robin Green about TRS. And this is what he says. He says, Robin Green, it's not synthetic. It's just made from scratch. That doesn't mean synthetic. Powder-based zeolites are all contaminated, and that's what separates TRS from all others. Okay, so a very strong claim there that TRS is not synthetic. It's just made from scratch in a lab and somehow not synthetic. So then it goes on, and he gives a video here to support his claim by Dr. Tracy Holford. He's meant to be the creator of TRS, apparently, and so he's giving this video, which we're going to look at in a minute, just briefly. But then he goes on to confirm again what he says, and he says, Robin Green, you can grow it. Think of a flower in nature contaminated by, say, pesticides and chemtrails. Now I grow the same flower in a greenhouse, not synthetic, just new flower free of contamination. So what he wants you to believe is that natural zeolite, which nearly all the studies are on, and which is his main competitor, is a natural zeolite. So natural zeolite, which nearly all the studies are on, that's bad, okay, and contaminated. And there's a truth to that, because natural zeolite, because it's a toxin magnet, it does have contaminants, and you have to clean it before you use it. Or not you personally, a lab needs to do that. But anyway, so he's saying that his synthetic, well, it's not synthetic, it is synthetic, but he's claiming it's not synthetic, it's just grown like a flower in a lab, perfect. That's what he's saying, okay? Now, that is so ridiculous, it's unbelievable. Okay, it's a blatant out and out lie. And by the way, he's told a second lie, which I'm not going to spend too much time on, but he throws into the mix Robin Green PBX, which is his competing zeolite, which he doesn't obviously doesn't want anyone to get, is being promoted by someone who was fired from Cassiva for being fraud. Okay, well, he's not talking about me, but he is talking about somebody that I know, and it's another lie. The person he's talking about was not fired, resigned for all kinds of reasons, which and he moved to the natural zeolite company. So Chris has got a big beef about that, and he's lying like many of them. This missed thing about him being terminated for fraud is put out continually by all their TRS distributors. When challenged to provide some evidence of that, they can't. They haven't got any, because it's not true. So that's another. It's just part and parcel of the way that they operate. But anyway, let's get back to this synthetic thing. So it is not synthetic, okay? It's not. It's made in a lab, but it's not synthetic. Okay, that's his claim. So he then gives this video, and if I can figure this, there we go, bringing the video up. This is the video that he gives. And now I've started it in at 1:06 because I want you to listen very carefully to what Dr. Tracy Holford, he's a fraud as well, but that's by the by. But I want you to listen to what Dr. Tracy Holford says about TRS. Listen carefully. It's only very short, like 7 or 8 seconds. Listen.
Which disturb me. One is that the implication is that the synthetic zeolite that we use for the advanced TRS does not have GRAS status.
Okay, so did you hear that? The synthetic zeolite that we use for advanced TRS, that's the product. So, and what he's arguing here, because there's been an argument that the synthetic zeolite that they use does not have GRAS status, or status over here in the UK, and he's arguing that it does. I don't accept his argument on that either, but the point is, he very clearly stated that it's synthetic zeolite. Just in case you missed it, I'm going to do it one more time. It's very tricky to, I will do it from, that'll do. Here we go. Listen very carefully.
One is that the implication is that the synthetic zeolite that we use for the advanced TRS does not have GRAS status.
Okay, it couldn't be any clearer. So, contrary to what you are likely to be told by your distributor from Cassiva, TRS is a synthetic zeolite. It has 0 studies on its safety in humans, none. Okay, and pretty much half of what they're going to tell you will be outright lies. Now, I'm not saying that all of the distributors are lying knowingly. They're told from the top, from people like Chris Kirckoff, who should know better. They're told information that they just believe, and a lot of them aren't great at research. Okay, so you've really got to be careful when you're talking with distributors for TRS, because most of them are ignorant and just passing on lies, and some of them know better and are also passing on lies. Okay, so it is a synthetic zeolite. I would suggest you don't take a synthetic zeolite, a synthetic vitamin, a synthetic hormone, synthetic CBD, anything synthetic, good idea not to take, in my opinion. You're of course free to choose what you want, but you need to have the correct information, and that's what this is about. I want you to have the correct information. TRS is synthetic. If you're happy with that, cool. If you have my understanding that synthetics in the body are not great, then you want to be looking for a natural zeolite. Okay, thanks very much. Hope that's been helpful.